Hi Wildcats, I'm Kim Ralston here at the K-State Alumni Association, and today we thought we'd do another Facebook Live to give you a little more information about Alumni Career Services. And in addition, our topic today is kind of focusing on career transitions or changes. And I've got, of course, Deb Rodenboschab with me. She's our Alumni Career Services consultant, and she's going to be discussing free online assessments and how that can help you, and again, of course, how career services can help you as alumni. And we've got a special guest here with us today. Tom Vontz is here from College of Education, and he's the director of the Master of Arts in Teaching program, an online program offered exclusively through K-State Global Campus. Tom, we'll get back to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Deb take it first. Deb, talk to us a little bit about free online assessments and how those can benefit someone who is maybe looking for a career transition.
Right, well, we have a wonderful partnership between the K-State Alumni Association and our K-State On-Campus Career Center, where we work together on a lot of different areas within that realm, and one of those includes assessments, which are available. So alumni have access to an amazing array of assessments through the Career Center. And the one I'd really like to talk about today is Focus 2. So it's an interactive online education and career planning assessment tool that is really helpful. It really focuses on a lot of different areas so that you're able to determine what are you made of, what are you really geared for doing in a career. And of course those things can change as life goes on and different chapters happen. So some of those areas involve questions about your work, your personalities, your skills, your values, your leisure time. So it really is a comprehensive, inclusive assessment.
Okay, and just for fun, what would be like a sample question you might find on an assessment like Focus 2?
Mm-hmm. So that might be, do you enjoy creating graphic art? Do you enjoy building or repairing mechanical things? Do you enjoy managing people or giving a sales pitch, those kinds of things. And they're asked in a lot of different ways, maybe numerous times, so that it really is a good compilation of answers to give an accurate result.
Sure, okay, and also what kind of components would people find reflected in their Focus 2 results?
Well, so we would definitely go over that assessment result so that it would indicate there are a lot of facets that really are highlighted in that, as far as some of those might be the introvert or extrovert areas that you may have within your makeup, but really just the areas of work that you're really built toward, as far as some of the very specific professions that are out there. And there's also information about ONET, which is going to give information on salary information, geographical data. It's really is a great assessment with a lot of information that's helpful.
Okay, and just a reminder to our viewers, if you have any questions as we get through these topics, be sure to submit those in the comments. Well, I'm keeping an eye on them for you. But one more question for Deb on what would do with the final results of the assessments? Is that something that you can help facilitate for people?
Mm-hmm. Right, and so those online results are maintained within the Focus 2 system. They're always there for anyone to go back and look at those, and then we are also able to look at those together during a consult time too. So we put a lot of time into how we are able to use those, and again, those change over time just because the different experiences we have in life and chapters that we move from interest area to interest area. So it's a very enlightening assessment.
Okay, great. If you have any additional questions, like I said, throw them up in the comments here for us. We'll also be putting Deb's contact information into the comments section for you, so you can contact her. And in just a minute, we will remind you about Alumni Career Services and how to get connected with those. For now, I'm going to move over to Tom Vontz. Again, he is from the College of Education and also the director of the Master in Master of Arts in Teaching program, which is exclusively offered through K-State Global Campus. And Tom, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell us how Master of Arts in Teaching relates to what we're talking about with career transitions.
Well, about 2 or 3 years ago, we noticed an increase in phone calls of people that already had undergraduate degrees in sociology or psychology or in other disciplines, and they wanted to find a pathway to teaching. And unfortunately, our answer to most of those people was that you had to come back to K-State, spend 2 or 3 years here on campus, and basically get another undergraduate degree. Well, as a land-grant institution, we felt like we needed to meet the needs of Kansans a little bit better. And so some faculty members got together and we challenged ourselves to design a 12-month exclusively online program for career changers, for people that already had an undergraduate degree, and maybe they now have kids in the schools and they're hanging out in the schools a little bit more, and they could imagine themselves as a teacher. And so this program is an example of how various pieces of the university work together in a fairly short period of time to address a need in Kansas. So not only did we have support of faculty inside the Department of Curriculum and Instruction and our department chair, but also support from the dean, great support from Global Campus, who gave us a grant to get this whole thing going, and then also great support from the graduate school as well as the university administration. This master's degree also leads to a recommendation for elementary certification, and so it's also been approved by the Kansas Board of Regents as well as the Kansas State Department of Education. Just a couple of quick facts about the program. We're in our second year, and we've already graduated our first cohort, and our first cohort, even though we only had about 6 weeks to advertise, we graduated 45 students in the MAT, and currently we have 82 students in the MAT. And again, people can participate in the MAT from wherever they're at. So we mostly have Kansas students, but we have students from all over the country. We even have one international student.
Oh, that's fantastic. And that's a great question that I was thinking too, is you don't have to be in Kansas, obviously with it being online, but even for the teaching, the licensing and stuff like that, you could teach out of state, correct?
You can teach out of state. Now your license through the program will be granted in Kansas, but we have reciprocal agreements with every other state in the United States. And so once you have your Kansas initial elementary license, you can apply to be licensed anywhere else in the country.
That's fantastic. That's really great. Thank you so much for sharing. Any other tidbits or?
Well, I would just like to invite anyone that is interested in teaching. I've been a teacher for 25 years, and every day is unique and different, and every class is unique and different. And it's an interesting, challenging, and rewarding career. And if you're interested in switching over to teaching, please feel free to give me a call. Check out our website over on Global Campus, and we'd be happy to talk about helping you make a transition to teaching.
Absolutely. That's great information, and I think we are going to go ahead and pop the link to that website into the comments section. So,
well, I hope so.
If you're looking for more information, and also Tom's contact information will be in our comments section as well. So look for those things. And I haven't seen any questions come in yet, but we just have a couple more seconds here. Just as kind of a wrap up, I wanted to ask Deb to remind our viewers how they can get connected with Alumni Career Services in our building. And Deb, go ahead.
Right, so career services are available through the Alumni Association for K-State alum, as well as those who are friends of the Alumni Association. And And we also have fee-based services for those who are not members, but generally everyone decides they'd like to join the association. I've visited and consulted with alum from now, just in the last 6 months, from 46 states. So just know this isn't something that's only available to those who are located within a short range of K-State or Manhattan as a campus, but this is really a global offering to any K-Staters out there who are grads that would like to access these services as one of the many great services and benefits that come with the Alumni Association membership.
Absolutely. Well, I think that wraps up everything we wanted to go over today. I want to thank Deb for being here. Thanks, Tom, for being here.
Got a question.
Oh, we have a question that's come in. Okay, great. Rosemary wants to know, what background do students in this program, Master of Arts in Teaching, need to be successful?
Well, really, we find that we have students from a variety of different disciplines, and really the most important thing for being successful in the program is a desire to become a really great teacher. And so we'd like to think that we provide a sequence of courses and experiences that can take students from whatever background they are from and prepare them to become a dynamite teacher. As we were putting together the program, we wanted to make something that was affordable, that was convenient and accessible, but also that was high quality. And so we've kind of kept those things in mind as we designed the program, and also as we're making changes and adaptations of the program as we continue forward. So as long as students bring, first of all, they have to have an undergraduate degree, and they have to have an intense desire to want to help children and become a teacher. We can work with anybody that has those two things.
All right, well, great question, Rosemary. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sending in your question. I think that we're all set for today. As I mentioned before, contact information for both of these great folks is in the comments section, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later.